Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This here is Geoffrey Geoffrey, the Knight Commander of the Knights of the Nine, Cleric of the Divines, a bunch of other titles, and he's standing outside his house in Layawiin. And we have a few things to deal with today. Actually, we really only have two things to deal with. There's the Fighters Guild quest that we came down here for. But we also need to have a quick conference with the Count. Let's do that one first.
You smell of death. Been conjuring up dead things?
No, just making more of them. Nope, don't want to do that.
How are you?
Oh, hello.
Please, by all means.
Thank
Good
you, sir.
tidings, citizen.
So this would be the Countess, but I need to speak to the Count himself.
Hello.
Hello, madam.
Greetings to you.
And to you, your grace. And of course, your grace.
How are you faring in your campaign against the remnants of the Black Bow Bandits, Sir Knight?
Oh, very well. Very well. But, as a matter of fact, your grace, I'm here on another matter. Specifically, to request your grace's aid for Bruma.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Layawiin closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Layawiin did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
My thanks, your grace. On a somewhat delicate matter, would it be possible for you to have a chat with Chancellor Okato? He begged off, saying that the Legion was stretched too thin, but this does seem like a rather important matter.
He and the rest of the Elder Council care nothing for Cyrodiil. They focus obsessively on the provinces, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
I am forced to acknowledge that you may well be right, your grace. Well, we shall have to make do then. Many thanks.
Good day, Sir Knight.
And to you, your grace. Blessings of the Divines upon all of us. It sounds like we'll need it. Well, that didn't go too badly. The Countess seems to be kind of anxious about
You
something.
look skilled in alteration. Maybe you can teach me something. I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Your grace looked rather anxious about something. Could this humble cleric of the Divines assist you?
The Doomstones are a mystery. Are they traces of the mythic times? Or creations of ancient beast folk, or lost races of mer or men?
I'm afraid that one's beyond me, your grace.
Farewell.
And to you, your grace. Blessings of the Divines upon us all.
Hi there.
Hello. Can't stay to chat, though. Now that that matter has been resolved, I have another matter to take care of. So let's go out the western gate. That should put us fairly close to our destination. Wasn't there more aloe vera around here? I thought there was. Certainly there's more stuff that I could collect, but... yeah, I really wanted aloe vera. Okay, well... actually, what about these big old yellow flowers? Can I get them? No. Should have put on my ring of water walking before heading on out there. Ah, and since I have a bit of a quest in front of me, it's been a while since I've offered my prayers to the divines. Oh, great gods, bless I, your humble servant, as I go to kick more ass. Talos. Let's make a special offering to Talos. Let's be off then. This is not the door that I came out of. All right. So I am looking for this abandoned mine, whatever it's called. Forsaken mine. Right over here. Oh, we have some company. Alright, that should do it. And what have we here? Looks like a goblin hole. What? Ow. Blasted mud crabs. They're everywhere, the little buggers. Okay. Let's see what we can do about finding the missing man. Ooh. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, I just heard something. Oh, it's a rat. You've contracted shakes. Agility's being drained. Blah. Well, I can fix that. Oh. Forgot to sell those when I got back from the previous mission. Well, anyway, cure disease. Nope, not that. Magic. Okay. No, not this. There we go, yeah. Okay, so agility no longer being drained. We're good to go. I really doubt it was just mud crabs and rats that did these folks in. Okay, I have 3 ways to go. Which one should I take? Well, let's take a quick look at the quest. Venerable Vintage. I don't want that to be my active quest. Okay. So that looks like the direction I want to go. Or rather, need to go. So let's start going this way. Potion of Cure Disease. I just used one. Is it just me, or is that rat covered in blood? Iron arrows. I don't want those. I mean, I'm carrying a few just in case there's something I need to shoot. But I don't need any more. So they're dead, which is bad enough, but on top of that, oddly, their weapons are missing, and anything else they might have brought with them. Money from their pockets or anything. Okay. Gold, psychic motion, and a repair hammer. Okay, so into the line here. Alright, go back to this room, take a right. So yeah, all their stuff have been missing. Bodies have just been looted. Which would make sense if this was a goblin hole, as it appeared at first. But where are all the goblins? Okay, there's really only one direction left to go. I could believe that goblins could have done this to these guys, considering how poorly armored they are. But I have yet to even see any goblins. Nothing but rats and mud crabs so far. That kind of looks like cracks of light. Like this was a secret door or something, but I don't think that's what that is. Arctic Touch Tome and gold. Arctic Touch Tome. An expert level spell. 30 points of frost damage for 6 seconds on touch, and weakness to frost 100% for 6 seconds on touch. Blackwood Company member. Nowhere near my armor's level, but decent. Looks like maybe it could be equivalent to steel. Right. So far, not great. What? That was weird. I was pushing forward, but it stopped me right there for no apparent reason. I thought maybe I'd entered a cutscene or something. Troll. odd. For a moment there, it looked like my magic just passed right through him. I didn't want that thing nipping at my heels. Yeah, I really do wonder. Did they change how that minigame works from what it was like in old Oblivion? Because back in old Oblivion, I simply never was able to get the hang of that. But now, it's simple. Okay, I could believe these trolls could do that too. Murder all those guys. Because again, pretty pathetic armor. But then what was that Blackwood Company member doing here? Yeah, this is both very strange and very suspicious. Okay. There's another tunnel over there. Ah. Technically, there is another tunnel over here, but it's blocked. Okay, then. That's the way we're coming out, I take it. Cuirass of Cleansing, resist poison. Ebony Cuirass, gold. Oh, he's facing this way. Oh, he felt me. What the? A mud crab? Are you joking? Fa. So yeah, did they change how this minigame works between old Oblivion and new Oblivion here? Ah. Push the button a split second too late. So, not perfect, but I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, is it just that I finally kind of figured it out? Or did they change how it works? Over and come. Can I not go that way? Huh. Guess not. I should find the security trainer. Right now I'm focused on training up speechcraft. But once I'm done with that, I'll need something else to do. An Orcish Cuirass? Don't want or need that. Okay, I found Viranus Donton dead. I should look for clues as to what happened here. A bloody journal? Steel cuirass broken. Okay, that explains why he's bare-chested. Many of the pages of the journal have been shredded or are too covered in blood to be legible. Sundus. It has been 2 weeks since Vitalis' death, and I fear that Mother will never truly accept the fact that he is gone. She visits his grave nightly, though I do not believe she knows I've seen her go. She speaks to him there, apologizing for sending him on his last mission. I know in my heart he would have sought no other end. Better to die fighting for the honor of the guild than to waste away in a life of relative safety. Midas, another day of barracks duty. It's been a full month since I've been given a contract, any contract. My time is spent polishing weapons and training with new boots. Edward and I have spoken at length about this. His reasoning, as always, is sound. Mother fears for my safety and for the safety of the guild. It is a terrible weight for her to bear. Perhaps when our numbers have risen, she will once again feel comfortable allowing me to perform my duties. Morndus, thank the gods for Edward. I fear without him I would go mad. His constant companionship keeps me hopeful that I will one day be returned to active duty. Until then, we have each other. He has willingly forgone lucrative contracts in order to help me pass the days. A truer companion I could not imagine. Lourdes, some days I question whether or not I am fit to be a guild member. Perhaps Mother's fears for my safety not because of Viranus, but because of my own abilities. Am I a failure in her eyes? Does she believe me to be less of a man than Viranus? Turtus, freedom. Finally a contract. I was sent with one of our newer members to investigate a disappearance in Non-Wool Cavern. It was nothing glamorous, but I am glad for the opportunity to see some action. I doubt, however, that Mother will even knew about the contract, as the order came directly from Oreyn. It is good to see that he still has faith in my skills and my ability to keep that new boot alive. Lourdes, again nothing. It seems my only hope is that Oreyn will find another contract for me, though contracts are harder and harder to come by with the increasing presence of the Blackwood Company in Cyrodiil. Edward and I spoke of them over breakfast this morning. He believes them to be nothing more than a rogue mercenary band. I fear he is as naive as he is beautiful. The Blackwood Company bears watching. Date obscured. I've been given another contract clearing out some trolls that have been troubling miners, and Edward is to accompany me. I can't think of better news. This is exactly what I need. Date obscured. Edward is dead along with the rest. I fear I will follow shortly. The fighting grew heavy with the trolls, but was under control. Then came the Blackwood Company. They were like madmen. Trolls, men, myrrh fell to their blades. It was inhuman. Text unreadable, text unreadable. Blackwood Company gone quick as they came. Edward fought bravely. All did. Rest now. I hear trolls. I'm sorry, Mother. Trolls of the Forsaken Mine. I found a journal that Viranus Donton kept during his final days. In it, he describes how the mission went well until the Blackwood Company arrived. They battled, and he survived gravely wounded. It appears he finally succumbed to his wounds. I should report this to Oreyn. So where did I first come in? Right there, I think. Okay, so the Blackwood Company murdered a whole bunch of our guildmates. Well, that can't be allowed to stand. I wonder why, though. Just seems kind of odd. Right. I mean, if they were just competing for contracts, they wouldn't need to go this far. There's got to be more to it. The wall won't shift. Why not? Did I miss the switch somewhere? Over encumbered, blast it. Could be I missed the switch somewhere, and now I'm never going to find it. Because it's basically impossible to see against the backdrop of this cave, unless you are very lucky and just happen to look straight at it. That's always how it works with stuff like this. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to have to go back the slow way. Ah, right. Don't want the Orcish Querus. Oh, wrong way. Ah, that's right. This is the way back. That is pretty irritating that I can't shift that stone wall. Okay, well, no matter. I made it back. So now I just have to get the rest of the way out of here. Okay. Well, it is a shame. Sounds like you died a good death, though. Surely he was overreacting, and his mother would be satisfied with that.
Well met, adventurer. A moment of your time, if you please.
Is that an Oblivion Gate? I don't think it is. Anyway, Lerexus, you wanted something?
Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. I'm after some Skooma dealers.
Oh? Tell me more.
A small group of Skooma dealers led by a Dunmer named Kylius Lonavo is holed up in the Greyland settlement, just up the road. I've been trying to catch Lonavo for months, but every time I approach the place, his lookout sees me, and he goes running. I need someone to go in there and put a stop to those fetchers. I don't care what it takes. We must get that poison they're selling off the street. Bring me Lonavo's ring as proof he's been dealt with, and I'll give you the bounty on him.
Okay, well, I could certainly do that. Seems kind of suspicious.
Don't turn your back on Lonavo for a second. He wouldn't think twice about burying his blade there.
And how do I know you're legit?
Be vigilant. Lonavo is a snake.
Well, I guess I'll see how Lonavo reacts when I get there tomorrow morning, after I've had a chance to get some sleep and sell all this loot. Come on. There we go. Shadow Banish Wine. Okay, it's not a quest item because it has weight. Well, the rain stopped.
What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
You can pay me for my stuff.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
No, I'm keeping these as a memento. Very high value ring. I'm holding on to that also.
Thank you for your patronage. Bye.
All right then. Let's go talk to Lovano. However you pronounce his name. And see what he has to say for himself. I mean, if he attacks me on sight, then...
So what's the news from Greyland?
If he attacks me on sight, then, you know, fine. I'll defend myself and deal with him. And it's raining again. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Guess it was nothing.
Watch out!
Die! Oh,
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Okay, well, that answers that question. Pure glass armor, but no helm. Blast it. I've recovered Kylius Lonavo's ring. I should bring it to Lerexus as soon as possible to obtain my reward. Ironwood nut? You know what, as long as I'm here. Ham sandwich. Don't want to just leave that laying around. Okay. Is that it? Really? Well, that was straightforward. Honestly, a little bit too straightforward. But, whatever. Okay, this ring's nothing special. Not enchanted, anyway.
Any luck taking down Lonavo?
Yes, he is no more.
You've done it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. By the Divines, I salute you in the name of the Legion. Here is your well-earned reward.
Good amount of gold. Well, that was simple. Almost disappointingly simple. But whatever. Where are you going now? No, seriously, where are you going? Yeah, I have to admit, I'm actually kind of curious about this. Going into the castle?
Hello.
How goes it?
Well, that's interesting. Just walked right into the Lord's private quarters.
It is a privilege.
Yes, yes it is. Bask in the presence of Geoffrey Grow Geoffrey. Well,
Greetings, Orc.
let's sell this junk and prepare to head north. I think our business here is done.
A pleasure to speak with you.
I have more stuff for you to buy.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Disintegrate weapon. Huh. Disintegrate weapon, 80 points. Well, I'm pretty sure I was using the Mace of Electrocution. And, that's not 80 points of damage. Keeping the Blackwood stuff.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Selling everything else. And you know what? I think that'll do.
Come again. Be seeing you.
So it's about time to head north again. I want to get back to the Fighters Guild and report in on this. Let's see, here's my house. Who are you, and why are you standing on my porch? Beto Plaudius? Okay, I guess technically you're not on my porch anymore, but seriously. Alright. Take all this stuff. Pretty heavy, but we will make do.
Hail, Sir Knight.
You are on my porch, young man.
I've heard of you. You're the Divine Crusader everybody's talking about.
I am. Who are you?
Be seeing you.
Don't want to tell me, huh? Get off my porch, please. Okay. Time to head back north to the Imperial City and then west back to Chorrol. So that we can report in on the Fighters Guild. Because this is kind of important. They really need to know that the Blackwood Company is making stronger moves than we expected. And of course we need to let Madame Donton know that her son died a good death. I'm sure she will be very blasé about that. Maybe quite pleased, in fact. But that will be for the next episode. So viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. Again, next time we head north, back to the Imperial City. Store a bunch of stuff in my house. Maybe make more poisons, because, yeah, I've used up quite a few. And then from there, head west back to Chorrol to report into the Fighters Guild. That is the plan for next time, and I will see you then.